Lord said to us last Saturday on Yom Kippur, he said, because you have come to me and humbled yourself and brought to me your offering on this day, which was a broken and a contrite heart, I will lift you up by giving you eyes that see and ears that hear. Because the problem, he said, is not the heart. You just need to see and hear, and I know you're going to do it. Now, tomorrow night, we're going much further with that. And I want to provoke you to find your uncomfortable seats tomorrow night. And we're going to be up, and we're going to be down, and we'll be all around. Back out in the sukkah, I don't know. But I know that this is an appointed time. These feasts, Moedim, appointed time, appointments on God's calendar, not a religious thing, but he keeps a day timer. How many of you know God has a smartphone? Except unlike me, he doesn't need an alert to tell him that he's got an appointment coming. It's in his heart. He knows very well. And he said, gather before me your children and your manservants and your maidservants. Do no regular work. Come before me. Gather yourselves before me, because I have something to say. Well, you have heard the voice of the Lord. You're here because you know that this is an appointed time, and you have a willing heart. And I'm telling you, get ready to write. Get ready. Some of you, during this Feast of Tabernacles, which is all about what? God with us. You can see the progression from coming out of Egypt. He brought them out, and first he was up on a mountain. He was nearby. But then he said, build me a tabernacle and I'll dwell in. And he came in the midst of the tent. And then it was a booth, and I will meet you there in the tabernacles. And then it was a temple, and he lived in the midst of the city of his people. And then on Shavuot, the culmination of what he was talking about in Tabernacles, he poured out during another feast when he filled us with himself. The ultimate. God with us. The Spirit of the living God, no longer up on a mountain, not a burning fire on a mountain, but a heart aflame with the presence. The same Spirit that raised Yeshua from the dead now lives inside of us. He is Emmanuel. He is God with us. We have become a sukkah. We've become a booth that he comes and meets with us and abides in us and lives in us. Yeshua said it in John 17. Are we going to sing? I'm not really sure. He said in John 17, catch this, as he prayed for us just before he offered himself at another appointed time that's known as what? Passover. Another appointed time. He said, Father, may they be one, even as you and I are one. How can that possibly happen? How can someone from Tampa be one with someone from Jacksonville that they've never known? And he gives us the whole understanding. He says, because, Father, I have now given them the same glory. Say glory. Glory. I've given them the same glory that you gave me. So how can we be one? Because that glory that he gave you, Pastor Phil, speaks to the glory that he gave me. And it's him and you and him and me that's calling out to one another. The glory of God. Some friends of ours who speak, prophets, are saying it's beginning right now. The glory is being prepared to be poured out in a way that we have never seen before. I say amen. Yes, Lord. May it be. I'm not one of them in Missouri, and don't be offended if you're from. I'm not one of them. Show me. I'm saying it. Man, if that's what the Lord is saying, gimme. Gimme, gimme. My name is Jimmy. Where's Jimmy Black? We're here tonight on assignment. It's an appointed time. A moed. It's a celebration. It's a time of gathering. Not scattering, but of gathering. And it was a time when Israel would gather all the fruits and then present them to the Lord during this harvest festival. But there's so much more. Did you hear the news? Gilad Shalit is being released to his family during the Feast of Tabernacles. It may have already happened. We've been praying for that young man. What, 5 years or more? A deal has been struck. It's a time for regathering. Yes, it was a high price. And 1,000 prisoners are being released for one. But you know what? I'll bet his mother thinks it's worth it. I'll bet his father is crying out in thanksgiving to Jehovah for releasing the fruit of their home back to them at the Feast of Tabernacles, regathering again. More about that tomorrow night.